and this is
Talk to me delicately.
So I just left the restaurant after waiting 30 minutes for a date to show up, and apparently I got stood up. I don't know what to say. Like, I'm trying to do everything right to be a gentleman. I brought flowers. I've been consistent talking with this girl for 2 weeks, trying to get to know what she likes, what she doesn't like. I made plans. I picked the restaurant, the day, and the time. I've done everything to be just the kind of guy that would value somebody's time. Like, I'm just looking for my person. I'm just looking for the one that, I guess, is out there for me. I want to be somebody's husband someday, father. I'm trying to do everything that's right, and I just get stood up. Like, my feelings didn't even matter. Sitting there eating a meal by myself and realizing that nobody even cares about people anymore. Like, alien dating shouldn't even be this hard. It shouldn't be this hard to find somebody. It shouldn't be this difficult to fall in love. To be kind to one another. Like, what? Ladies, tell me, what did I do wrong?
First of all, I'm grateful that men are expressive with their feelings. That is one thing that a lot of men lack. They have too much testosterone and they're not able to express themselves. I will look at that, but I also would do it on video. But anyway,
right? Yeah,
I wouldn't do it on video.
I don't think he did nothing wrong. I just think maybe whoever he was talking to probably really wasn't serious about him. Probably was just talking to him. Because it's like a lot of women like, oh, they want a gentleman and what he was. I'm sure whatever the case may be was the reason why she didn't show up. Or like I said, she probably didn't plan to show up to begin with. But it's crazy to me because, like a lot of women like, oh, I want this, I want this gentleman, I want this and that. And then the guy right here is what, they want. And then this type of situation happens, So it's like, okay, what you want, a thug? You want somebody to be knocking you upside your head? Like, it's just crazy. But I don't know. He could have been, overly emotional. Like, I don't know what the conversation was, but obviously it was something that she, I don't know. Like I said, she could have probably really not was feeling him. Probably just wanted to use him. Like, I don't know. He looked like he probably gave her some money. He sent her some money and stuff like that. Like I said, she was going to use him. So he should be happy she didn't show up. Because he looked like he wants to be used. He seemed like he just want to be loved so bad. Like he wanted a girlfriend so bad. He probably didn't have girlfriends.
Desperate.
Yes.
So he just wants somebody so bad. That's why I was like, I don't know what the conversation was. Just me looking at him. Yeah.
I think a lot of times too that, even though there are some, because I am one, I don't like hurting people's feelings, but I'm honest. And sometimes honesty it comes off as she really doesn't mean it. And that could have been the possibility with him. Like he was just persistent. She's like, well, I'm really not interested. And she's not coming off, I guess, aggressive enough. He's like, no, let me just take you to dinner. It'll be a good time. It'll be good. And she's like, dude, I said no. You're not getting the picture. Then he shows up with all these hopes and dreams, and I'm going to have a wedding ring next week, and we're going to have this immaculate wedding and then she doesn't show up because she's already expressed to him, hey, I'm not interested. And she's not kidding because she comes off as trying to spare his feelings, but she's being honest. I'm not interested. No, it's gonna be a great time. Come on, I'm gonna buy you flowers. I'm gonna be the guy that treats you well and blah blah blah. And she may not be physically interested, mentally, socially. She's just not interested. And he could have just showed up in hopes. And she's like, dude, I've told you for the last 3 weeks, I'm not interested. I guess you'll get the picture if I don't show up, which was still rude. Maybe in my case, I probably would have showed up. and said, hey, I've discussed this. I'm not interested. This won't go anywhere. And maybe he would have gotten the picture like face to face, but I don't like hurting people's feelings either. But he looks like the type where he would be persistent, even if you told him no, because he wants it so bad. No, you gave me your phone number. You really want me. You really love me. You'll fall in love with me. No, I'm not interested. After this conversation, I'm not interested, but you're not getting the picture. So I don't know. Poor guy.
We don't know what they took about. Exactly. If she was told, she could not want to hurt his feelings.
Well,
So
I think because it was their first time meeting, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I think that they met on a dating site or something like that. I automatically think it's one of two things. One, she was just using him, or two, he was catfishing. He had like the picture of him on the wrestling team back in
1987.
He saw him. It was like, whoa, no, like
flag on the plate.
It's either that or she's just using him. Because he wants it so bad. Whatever you want, I'm gonna dish it out. I'm gonna give it to you. And then when it comes down to it, it's time to meet. She doesn't show. More than likely, if that was the case, she gonna call him and be like, "Oh, I got in a bad car accident," just to keep that money flow going.
Yeah,
but I think
it was a no call, no show.
Yeah,
she was a no call, no show.
Yeah.
She was not interested.
In sickness, and in health, to love, cherish, and to obey.
We didn't talk about that one in counseling.
We did talk about that in counseling. Yes, we did. So you want me to repeat that again? You want to just keep going?
I think we can keep going.
All right.
That's beta. That's beta.
Listen, he should have said, I think we need to go back to counseling. But I know your family and friends there. She is not going to listen to a word he says. You hear me? I give it a good 2 years if she don't get that part together.
No, he gonna stay. He gonna post a video crying like, "Oh boy." I don't know why she's not listening to me.
I think she heard that boy and got scared, like we were talking about last time with the other lady. Like just when we talk about being submissive, you think of control. So I think when she heard obey, it was just like like a control thing.
Pastor didn't do good in counseling because obey does not mean that. I mean, but he should have been like, well, we might need to go back to counseling. Let's pause, and because she is not going to listen to a word he says. Do you hear me? Not one word. Hey, I don't like you wearing those short shorts. You don't tell me what to do. You're not my daddy.
Look, Kiki Junior.
That will be her.
Laugh it off. That just
he laughed it
you
off.
gave me permission to not respect you.
Exactly.
Yeah, she should have just said it and just kept going.
Yeah,
they talked about it.
The whole
they talked about it.
But you stopped the whole wedding to say, you talk about that part. Oh, you really?
Really laugh was probably a nervous laugh.
Yeah, I agree.
Why would you be married? Like, why would you be marrying someone that you have that type of energy? I don't want to marry somebody that I don't want to obey or that I don't want to be submissive to.
Or that I don't respect, because clearly it's not. I would say that basically obeying is going with following his lead, following the guidance that he provides, because he is the head. You shouldn't have a clap back for every decision.
Right.
Hey, we're gonna build a house. No, I saw a house on Main Street that I want. No, I don't want that. So you have to be able to follow his lead, even when you don't see the results like he does, because he is the head. He's the head of the house. All right. So you need to be able to follow what his instructions or what he says for the household. But he's gonna be following her lead. Hey, I want the house on Main Street. But I was thinking about building. No, I want the house on Main Street. And he's gonna be at the table at Crane Title.
Already built. Take to build a house? No, it's one ready right there.
Right there. I don't want to do that. Hey, I want to go. I'm going on a girls trip. Well, babe, I had this plan for us. I'm going with my girls. It's gonna be that type of energy. That looks like that type of
when we get back from the girls trip, we'll do what you wanted to do.
Exactly.
Right.
He will have no say. He will have no say. He will definitely be. She will be the alpha.
Mhm.
She is the alpha in the relationship.
Right. That's why I was like, yeah, she wear the pants.
She's the alpha.
And the fact that even if that's deep in your heart that you're not gonna obey him. I mean, the fact that when he said, "Do you want me to repeat that part or go over?" Like, why you could have spared that man.
Yeah,
and you could have spared him a little.
His dignity, because the boys gonna talk about it.
Yeah,
like, girl, I just disrespected you at the wedding.
The fact that if he did have a problem with it, he just laughed it off or didn't voice it or command. I don't want to say command, but didn't command that respect.
Mm-hmm.
It lets me know that, okay, because I'm looking. We gonna look to see if there's any little crack or crevice where I can slip and slide. So you just gave. I didn't have to look for a crack. I didn't have to look. You wide open. Oh, it's funny to you. Okay. Let's make you laugh some more.
And honestly, me being a very strong woman, just naturally, there's nothing sexier than somebody shutting me up. What? Wait a minute, sir. The alpha male is just just the strength. And if he had said in that video, gave her that look like, wait a minute, hold up, that right there. What? Yes, that is it. And that's, I think women that are strong need that. They need that, because a weak man, he's not gonna make it. He's just not gonna make it.
And I like that you said look, because when you respect that man, he don't have to say nothing. Like, his posture could just be like, like, tighten up. Yes, sir. Like,
yes, daddy.
Okay. Like, so yes, I don't get it.
Yes. I love a man's man. I love a man's man.
Man's man.
I don't want to date a me.
Right. I don't want to know. I'm not in a lesbian relationship. I wanted to be with the man. Now,
you get robbed. Like, if we're out in, like, no, you can't even protect me.
And you run into me.
You screaming? You pushing me? What you mean?
Like,
and honestly, this is just personal. This is just my own personal experience. I respect a man's man more. The respect level is there, because passive, it just gives weak. Not saying that I love an expressive man, though a man can be a man's man, but I love one that can express and show his feelings and his emotions. But a passive, like, you're gonna run faster than me if we get robbed. You're not gonna make it, sir. You're not gonna make it, sir. It's not attractive to me. And some women love passive men. I have a friend that loves a passive man, but that's just not my thing. I'm too strong for a passive man. I need somebody to sit me down. Like, you don't have to do that. You don't have to do all that. I mean, calm down. The word man says strong.
Yes.
Yeah.